Hey, is Tone away on the A? I don't know what I'm about to say, but anyway, welcome back. We are air on live today, and here we are. So, further ado, please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Please, 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 please. But further ado, if you are not aware, I'm Tony. I am Tony. I do reaction videos. I do commentary videos. I jump into the weirdest shit, and then I say my piece. So you guys don't be saying your piece, which I do not care. And it's okay, because I can care less what you guys think. I just want all laughs and gum, laughing games and whatnot, and just see what I see. Because I'm not making this shit up. I wouldn't need to. So, that said, further ado, if you like and subscribe to my channel, I assure you, you will not be disappointed. Whether I'm live streaming on gaming, sucking ass, pause, I'm bad at video games, I swear. I try to be, clean with it. I'm oh yeah, look at that double kill, oh yeah. But really, I'm, ass. But further ado, we're gonna watch this video of Amala doing her little say on TransMan's viral breakdown. Being a man is lonely. Well, fuck. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Tough shit. I don't know. Tough luck. I mean, this is you wanted it. You chose the decision that you made, and you lost. Unless you're detransitioning, you wanted the life. I don't what do you expect was gonna happen? What you thought you shot the it was clean? I mean, it has its perks, but still, I mean, there was a little, before I go into this video, there was I think it was a female dressed up as a male and did an social experiment for a year, and I think she wrote a book on it or made a video. It was one of the two, and she ended up committing suicide from it because she couldn't bear the feeling or bear the responsibilities, I guess you could say, or bear the baggage. We're gonna go baggage. But we're gonna see what this is about. We're gonna hear and we're gonna listen, and I'm not gonna try not to judge too much, but I can't promise. But hey, clicking. Wrong button.
Women and people who are in marginalized groups feel about cis white men, but I also now understand why the suicide rate is so much higher in men. None of this invalidates how real and raw women and people who are in marginalized groups feel about cis white men, but I also now understand why the suicide rate is so much higher in men. Because this shit is lonely.
A trans man is brought to tears in a now mega viral TikTok video where he details the experience that he's had living as a woman versus the experience he's had living as a man. And it turns out being male is far more lonely than he ever would have thought it would be. Let's talk about it. Guys, before this video, because
Yep. We got all that. Yeah.
pause there immediately. So the video that apparently sparked this reaction from this person was a video of young women congregated in a bathroom and of course doing the things that women do in the bathroom. They're making jokes, doing each other's makeup, fixing each other's outfits. One girl's doing pull-ups on the bathroom stall. Whatever. It's a communal space among women. We go to the bathroom together. It's often that cliche and stereotype of, the women going together in the bathroom and men have no idea what's happening in there.
Want to go in the women's bathroom?
No.
But
the interior of an infinity is thoughtfully designed to be all about you. And by you, we mean every version of you. Because there's luxury you can feel, and there's luxury that lets you feel. Infinitely you.
Sorry.
Experience
I was about to say
luxury
something out loud.
2023 Infinity QX60 at your local.
Don't look at my face. Stop. It's not funny.
But this sparked a very emotional reaction for this person, who is a biological female who has transitioned and identifies as male. And often we scoff at these things, or they become the butts of jokes. You know, what women do in the bathroom and how women so easily make friendships with each other, or you'll meet a woman and suddenly you're fixing her hair and telling her your life story. But when that's an experience that you have as a biological female, and that is then taken away from you in your transition, often there is something missing there. This is a very unique perspective on this issue. As somebody who, if I saw this picture, I would think was a man. This is a male passing individual, of course, until they speak and we get into some of the deeper issues that are being experienced here. But I want to say right out of the gate, I feel bad for this person. I can imagine what a deep struggle this would be. There is a reason for this reaction, and I think there's a reason that it went so viral.
Because women are just so much more vulnerable and deep than men. But to have known, and I think a lot of trans men feel this, is we knew what depth felt like before we transitioned. We knew what it felt like to have people want to hug us. And to have people want to talk to us. And to have a community. And then you transition and you're just a guy walking down the street that people cross the street so that they're not near you.
Nobody ever talks about this. A lot of people who are having this debate surrounding transgenderism and gender theory, and even advocates and allies of the trans community, it's a conversation they're not having. How often do you hear this idea of gender theory and transgenderism packaged as a solution to...
I don't think I have that problem, being lonely. I keep myself occupied, so I don't think I have that issue. Music is always helpful for me. It's always been helpful for me. Other than that, lonely? Seems like go to a therapist, maybe? I don't know. Who knows? Let's continue. Maybe my answer is harsh, but
one's problems. I even did an episode on Jubilee's Middle Ground where I spoke to a trans man, and the conversation that I so often hear is that biological women transition to be men and they gain privileges, they gain respect, unlike that of what they had when they were women. All of these things that become solved upon transitioning to be a man. You never hear the downside. You never hear what is now missing. And when you are a biological woman, which whether you like it or not is going to remain a fact in whatever scenario you end up in, these things will be stripped from you in your transition, often because men and women have different natures. They move through the world differently. It's sort of like that, fitting a square peg into a circle hole. It doesn't quite work. And although you might pass to the world and from what is, perceivable to other people, internally there are still vestiges of the person you once were, that biological female that are there and that are going to shine through. What we're seeing here is that compassion, that vulnerability, that nurturing nature, that longing for deep feminine friendship has survived through the transition. And I know things change, of course. You're on testosterone, you're getting surgeries, and that can morph a lot of what is going on in your body and in your mind. But it doesn't fully cover everything. And I'm going to say that a lot of the experience that is being said in this video could be because you're still a woman trying to experience maleness through the lens of a biological female's world. And nobody prepares people, I think, for what that actually looks like when they transition. It is sold to them as this end-all, be-all solution to all of your problems, and you don't get the pamphlet that talks about the downsides. So this is really heartbreaking, especially knowing the experiences that women have with friendships. I'm not sure that men have that same ability. I'm not sure that men want that same ability. There's a nurture versus nature conversation that's in here somewhere, and I think we'll get to that. But these are things to consider when you are going to completely try to switch into a new camp.
And friendships are so...
So I'm going to say this. People gonna be mad. So what? I believe minors should not transition till the age of 18 because minors can't even can get consent on their own, as far as going on a field trip, you have to get a permission slip. Going somewhere, you gotta get permission slip. Tattoos, you gotta get a permission slip, or people can get in trouble. Or you gotta get permission. I'm sorry. You gotta get permission from your parents or guardian or someone who's authority over you. So, because this is outrageous. Let them. Let them be them. And then if they still feel the need to do what they want to do with their body, that's A-okay. Of age of 18 or whatever. And then, they keep on with their life. But, let people be people if they want to be gay or any of that aspect under the tree of LGBT, Q, blah, 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 plus and whatnot. That is fine. That is fine. But I feel like it should be, banned. And I saw something about that, minors are not supposed... I don't know. I think something was banned in some area. I think it was... We're going to continue. I'm lost in thought. And if I remember, that's cool. If I don't, at the end of the video, shit. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Mostly. Hopefully you guys will understand and not just be so close-minded and just well, that's not up to you. That because it's their body that's they're minors. Most of the minors don't even know what the fuck they're gonna do once they're out of high school. Most, not all. Let's put that out there. Most. They don't even have a game plan. They're not even. If they're working, that's cool. That's cool. Those who are working and also, multitasking, school and whatnot, I give all praise to you. They're getting a game plan, set in motion and then going from there. Those who are not, I don't know what they're doing. Not saying you gotta get a job and do school. I'm pretty sure school's already tiring as it is, studying, ready for tests and whatnot, and then work. I'm guessing that's pretty tiring. I never had that situation, but I had a game plan. I knew what I wanted to do. Still working through it. Woo! And here I am. Now, and I could be in a better, but I will work towards that. So, continue this video.
Much harder to build, and people are colder. What's hard is none of this invalidates how real and raw women and people who are in marginalized groups feel about cis white men. All of that's valid. But I also now understand why...
Just say white men. I don't understand it myself. The cis part, just white men. Just white men. Or male. Just... male.
The suicide rate is so much higher in men. Because this shit is lonely. And I'm an emotionally mature man. I know how to build friendships, and it is still really, really hard.
Do you know how to build male friendships, though? Is that something that you want, given the nature of your biology? Are you aware of what that looks like? I'm a biological woman. I have not the slightest idea what it is like to have a male brain.
The honest truth of what men are really thinking? Nothing.
Not the slightest idea what it's like to build a man-to-man man connection or friendship. Now I can postulate and watch and observe things, and you can hear about research and studies and hear from the male individuals and figures in your life, but you're never gonna live it. You're never gonna know it. And even if I chose to make the decision to transition to male and I was perceived by the world to look like a man, it doesn't change the fact that I will never experience maleness on that biological level, and I will never have a true grasp of the male brain and male connection and how it works. And it's unfortunate that it is packaged as though people can have that experience simply by transitioning, simply by changing their hormones. And this is where the true victim is. So these stories are important. Now, is it important for men to hear this? You know, is it an actual indictment on loneliness among men and men's inability to have vulnerable conversations or deeper, profound friendships? I don't know. I'd like to hear from the biological males who are watching this video right now and tell me if you recognize this as a problem.
How else are three guys in their late
let me listen to that video. I wanna yeah, just so before I answer.
I don't know. I'd like to hear from the biological males who are watching this video right now and tell me if you recognize this as a problem.
How else are three guys in their late 20s supposed to make...
Okay, so guys night out. That's what I say. Guys night out. Guys night out. Talk it out with the bros, since you want to be with the bro, even though you gotta... Anyway, the bros. Talk it out. That's what we are here for. I mean, I don't know what else to say. And you can go to one of those like breaking shit. I forgot you break stuff and like you just release your energy. I mean, I'm just giving out valid information that could be fun, actually. Dope as fuck. Like I meet new people all the time. I mean, guys like mention like as far as like guys like yeah like I met a dude or this dude met or encountered me or whatever and he was like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, I'm just chilling, like, you know, chilling at the bar, like, you know, at this like anime convention. It was like a anime club kind of thing. And then like what was it? He was like, you should be dancing. Like, why aren't you dancing out there with the, like, you know, with like, you know, everybody else out there? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm a little shy. I'm like trying to like get a little wasted. I mean, like I shouldn't be drinking in order to have fun, but I'm just naturally just shy, and I wish I had more friends to go with me and whatnot. But you should not drink in order to have fun. It's not the ideal. Maybe that's a weakness for mine, but and I'm getting better. And I don't drink that. I don't really drink all the time, really. It's there, yeah, but I don't do it all the time. But no, that man, that dude, that I don't even know how to pronounce his real name because it's a long ass name. It's long. But anyway, furthermore, like. He was like, nah, you should hang out, you know, with us. Like, we in the group circle. He got some shorties, and I was like, damn. And I thought, like, you know, some of those like outfits look a little bit too realistic. And I thought one of the costumes looked a little manly. And I was like, is that man pecs or is that her actual titties? Like, and I looked at the little outfit. I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. I mean, like little man pecs and whatnot. Like, shit, fire. Hey, like, they do you, or you do you. Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to do all that. I mean, but still, like, fire. But like, I met some cool people there, and like, it's just. Bond, like, I don't know, it's Bond, James Bond. So it's like, it's just, I feel like guys, friendship, like, we're just stronger. It's like that. It's like that. Like, just, I swear, no, but like, I feel like I don't know, it's a guy's thing. I don't know. Like we be there for each other no matter what. Like if we play games or whatever may be of the activity, like soccer or football or boxing or whatnot, or like just like chilling, doing whatever. I don't know. I feel like it's cool. I met a really cool dude. He's a constructor. He's a fitness trainer, retiree, and just like he seems cool. I mean, like maybe on the violent side, but I mean, like call him the Batman. Like I'm telling you, this man has everything. He fixed my door yesterday. I was like you don't have to fix that. Like it's not that serious. Like he was like, no, it's been bugging me. Like I need to do this. Like you don't have to. You don't have to. He was like, I'm doing it, and I don't know what to tell you. Like I'm like you can sleep good at night. And I'm like, I was sleeping fine before. And if someone even tries to I got my friendly wrench. Yeah? No? Possibly. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue the video.
Make friends. There's no system in place.
The men that I know in my life have very deep, profound friendships. Are they different to female friendships? Absolutely. But does that make them any less vulnerable? No, just makes them different to female friendships. You're hearing a perspective from a biological woman on this, who in turn is trying to advocate for men, and I do want to applaud them for that. You took an opportunity to recognize what could be possible woes of men, but I do struggle to know whether or not this person actually understands men.
Try to think about how you can, in your small little community where you feel safe, can reach out to the men in your life and just help them feel maybe seen for a moment, or do little conversations to help their emotional maturity so that they can reach out to people and have deeper guy friendships.
I mean, that last message there I think is a good one. Yeah, go reach out to the men in your life. Check in on, the people that you care about. I'm thinking within myself internally, what if I had met this person in their two separate stages of life? If I was meeting the female version of this person, probably have no trouble sparking up a conversation, talking in the bathroom, whatever it is. But if I'm being approached by a random man who's trying to have a conversation with me, as a woman, my guard is up. So I imagine that is something that immediately when you transition and you are perceived by the world as male, your life is going to change. It's not often talked about or referenced. But I want to hear again from the men, is this a problem for you? Do you think men are struggling to build deeper friendships like women do? Is this a problem that you've personally identified?
I gotta get some friends.
Or
with the opposite sex? Absolutely. But continue.
is this a woman bringing maybe a womanly outlook into a male world? I tend to believe the latter of things, but we do also know that men are struggling with loneliness. Young men in particular are struggling to build romantic relationships, with I think one study saying 60% of young men do not have girlfriends. I'm curious to hear if you view that as a problem or just the state of maleness. It's just what it means to be male, to communicate as a man. But I want to hear from you guys. And as always, duke it out in the comments, but do so respectfully if we'd like to have a debate on the issue. Guys, please like, subscribe, click the notification bell to be notified.
Okay, that was the end of the video. Hopefully you guys learned something from that. Like she was saying, like, emails. Please go on your phone. Call a nigga. And then make them feel at home. If you even fucking care, like damn, like it doesn't take 2 seconds. If you're fucking ignorant and just annoying, well, fuck you, okay? Just fuck you. I do not care. Do not care about your feelings. Because I say that because people are just selfish, and there's not a lot of men that are feeling, hopeful. Not as me, but still. I have something hopeful to feel about, or I'm not the perfect person, but I try to be better than I was yesterday. So thank you for listening to this video.